I'm often asked about how should you go about hiring someone. Do you use assessments? Do you use interviews? Do you check references? And all these questions come up, and I say, yes, you should do all of those things. You want to be very, very careful that when you hire someone, that the talent that you're bringing in, you're thinking about what will this person's contribution be 3 years hence, which means you should have some goals about where you're going to be 3 years and what this person could contribute. You want to hire correctly and you want to develop the person. A shorthand approach if in the interviewing process is what I call the assessment of the skill, will, and zeal of the person. Skill is basically, is the person equipped to do this job? Can they do the job? Will is the willingness, will they do the job? And zeal is how excited are they going to be about doing the job? This is a quick shorthand for helping you make the right hiring decisions. After all, every time you hire someone, you're having an impact on their life and the future of your organization. Thank you.
What's Your Ripple Effect? By Carl Hicks. Have you ever thrown a pebble into a lake? The pebble sinks immediately, but its effect can be seen long after. Little waves ripple out across the surface, tiny at first, but growing larger, spreading out across the water. For something as small as a pebble, the effect is much greater than expected. The things we do, the things we say, are often similar to pebbles thrown into the water. Their effects can be great. Something as simple as a kind word, a smile, or a friendly gesture could have a lasting impact. A little pebble of kindness may be the catalyst to inspire, motivate, and encourage someone in ways you never imagined. Long after they forget what you said or did, they will remember how you made them feel. Contact us if you want to increase your ripple effect.
Several years ago, I was meeting with the management team at an organization in New Jersey, and the guy said, I wish you would go and talk to Alex. I said, who is Alex? He said, well, Alex is one of our insurance salesmen in this company, and he has been in the company, in the business 5 years, and he has just got going downhill. It's just, I don't know what's happening to him. He's not even going to make the minimum requirements to stay in the business. So I went in and I went to this little conference room and I sat down, and this guy came in, and his name is Alex. Nice looking guy, Armani suit on. He sits in the chair and he slouches down. So right away, non-verbally, he's not interested in being there. So he says, why are we here? I said, well, I don't know why you're here, but I'm here to ask you one question. When you're at your best, what are you best at being or doing or becoming? And he sat up a little bit in the chair and he said, I love being in the Cayman Islands. So why? He said, because I don't have a sales manager on my back every day telling me, asking me, what have you sold, what have you sold, what have you sold? And I don't have a post office box address, so I don't get any bills. I said, how often do you go to the Cayman Islands? He says, like every 6 weeks. He said, I love it. So I said, and he said, I love being a beach bum. And at this point, he's just sitting up in the chair. He's very excited. I just love being a beach bum. Just think about it. Freedom score. So I said, well, where do you sleep when you're there? I'm thinking of a hammock or something on the beach. Oh, I rent a condo. You rent a condo? You rent a condo? I mean, they're selling insurance. That's like owning term insurance. You're just renting it. You don't own it. No self-respecting beach bum rents a condo. They own the condo. Have you ever thought about owning the condo? Now he is really fired up. He said, how could I do that? I said, have you ever thought about just setting a goal? So I'm working on his lifestyle goals here, not his livelihood goals. I don't know anything about selling insurance. Just, can you picture yourself owning a condo? So I had this concept called magic cards and whiteboards or vision boards, some of you may refer to it. So every week he would write down how much money he had saved. He needed $60,000 for down payment on this. So this was August of 2014. He was about to fail out of business. By December, he had sold enough product to make one of their recognition clubs in that company. Plus save $60,000 to put the down payment down. So he goes down, next trip down, he goes down and he texts me and he says, there's not enough sand on this beach, too many rocks. I'm gonna start looking at Florida. Well, that's gonna be a little bit more expensive. So he goes to Florida. About a year later, he buys a condo. Meanwhile, we're still in touch, but not regularly. But he buys a condo in Florida. And I thought, I need to send him something. So I got a picture of a 56-foot Hatteras, which is a big fishing boat. I sent a note on there, no self-respecting beach bum that finally owns a condo should be without a boat. I sent it to him. And he appreciated it. Because I was always talking to him about him and his lifestyle goals. And the only way I can do that in our model is to know what his strengths are and what his motivational drivers are. So that's part of our capability coaching process. I think we're out of time. Thank you very much for your attention.